Hi everyone, welcome back to Luke's World of Movies and TV. And boy, do we have something special for you today. So what is going to say?
So we have just watched Godzilla x Kong.
Trailer 2.
Godzilla x Kong, yes, trailer 2.
Of the New Empire.
And we've just watched it in 0.25x speed. No, not really.
No.
So this is like a breakdown and trailer review of what we saw and what we thought of it. So I hope you like it. Let's get into it.
Dreams time. Dreams time.
Okay.
So, so in the trailer, obviously we all know Godzilla and Kong are back in this film. And there's some other people as well. We get the people from the first one in it. They've already said, I've looked in the cast for this one, because in Godzilla vs. Kong we had Millie Bobby Brown, who's in King of Monsters and Godzilla vs. Kong. She's not in this one, because while she was doing this film, she was busy doing Damsel, and then she was doing Stranger Things 5.
Yeah, they just started filming that.
They just started filming Stranger Things 5, and
a few weeks ago.
While they was filming Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire, she was doing Damsel, so she's not in this one. That kid who put water all over the desk to stop Mechagodzilla, he's not in this one either. He's filming something else.
Russell.
Russell.
Deadpool 2.
Yeah, Russell. He's not in this one. But the other one, that man, the man who's with Russell, and Big Robert Brown, he's in this one though. He's back in it. He's back in this one. And we also get like a small ape. Like a small ape creature, don't we?
A baby ape.
A baby ape that Kong finds in, I think it's the Underearth, is it? The
Hollow Earth.
Hollow Earth. He finds it in Hollow Earth. And then he goes down another level. He finds like a little hole, and he goes down that with the people, and they find something bigger that Kong and Godzilla are scared of the most.
No, so what? Okay, let's get into the theories.
Yeah.
So my theory is that what it is, Kong, he goes down there, and obviously they send down a watch party to keep an eye on what Kong is doing and assess the territory of Hollow Earth. So I think what they do is Kong stumbles upon this weird thing. Like, he goes towards it, and then he thinks it's like a massive ape, but then obviously I think it turns out to be a baby ape, what looks like Scar King.
Yeah.
And I think the little baby Scar King leads him towards the hole where all the apes and stuff are hiding. And he leads down there, he jumps down, obviously I saw in the trailer, and then they battle. And then obviously, like you see in the trailer again, rips his arm, well not rips it off, just like breaks it or like fractures it, and then obviously they put a case on it.
No, it's not that. Some of the skin, the reason why he's got that metal thing on his arm is because not only did he break his arm, he peeled off some of his skin, some of his fur and skin, and then literally did that with whatever Skulking's got, did that with his arm, and it broke it. So he's literally got that metal, plate thing. He's not just a cast. It's to make his arm stronger than how it was before, so he could literally fight. And that's how in the trailer he could literally just punch through the buildings.
No, he can punch through buildings anyway.
No, but faster, obviously better this time.
No, obviously it's just a cast, but it proves his arm to what it was before it was broken. And
then also after that fight scene, we also get another character, and it's we get another one what Kong and Godzilla are scared of. They're pretty shaken up about this creature.
No, because obviously they work together.
And behind the trailer lifts up from the lava, and we see two eyes that bright up. And then after that scene, we see another scene in the same bit with Blue firing at Kong. And we all thought it was Godzilla again, but it's not Godzilla.
It is
Shimu.
You ruined it. I was going to do a drum roll. You're an idiot.
Shimu's in this one, yes. Right. Now, Ryan's going to explain.
My
to
theory
you
was
who-
right. I knew it.
No,
Haha.
now, Ryan's going to explain who Shimu is, because I have no idea who this
Shimu?
character is.
If you played Call of Duty Warzone, there was a event there. It was called, I think it was like Operation Monarch, kind of like the TV show. And obviously, there's apes. Well, not apes. Ape. Like Kong and Godzilla was on the map. But then there was a cave with etchings of like a different one, what looked like a kaiju, but wasn't fully a kaiju. Like, well, what Godzilla is, he's a kaiju. So you see it, but obviously you think no, nothing on it, because you've never seen that character before. But obviously in the trailer, Shimu started the Ice Age, like the Ice Age, beginning of the time Ice Age. Well, killed off the mammoths, or killed off everything. And I think that she, or I don't know who he is, so I'm going to say that he started it. And Godzilla stumbles upon Antarctica as he's like searching around for stuff. Bro, like different portals to Hollow Earth. And Shimu, I think, this is just a theory, he probably grabs him up, like beating him, and then obviously Godzilla is overpowered. So I think Shimu freezes him in Hollow Earth energy, because it's obviously it's Hollow Earth energy mixed with ice in it. So he freezes him with Hollow Earth energy and buries him. And then obviously that's how he gets the pink, or like purple. Because it's his energy, like radioactive energy, mixed with Hollow Earth energy, another world. So it all mixes into one to make him stronger. So Shimu thought he was killing him, but made him stronger, which doesn't make sense. But that's who he is. That's his lore.
And obviously, also in the trailer we see Scar King.
Yes.
He's basically this big red ape that Kong fights. So they've already confirmed who he's fighting who. They've already confirmed that Godzilla's going to fight Shimu.
No, they haven't confirmed that. I'm just saying it's going to be all in
Well,
one.
what it would be, obviously, you already know what it would turn out to be, obviously, because also in the trailer we see that Godzilla and Kong are in this desert. It's just them two. And they have another fight. They do have another fight, because we actually see it in the trailer that they have another fight. And then also we see, that's this person says, last time these two met, it was near the end of Kong. Because last time they met, obviously, Godzilla basically won. Well, didn't win because they both teamed up, didn't they, to fight Mecha Godzilla. But in the trailer, also in this one, it's not just them two teaming up. They're obviously at the start of the film when they first see each other, they will fight. Obviously, they'll fight.
No, because obviously
They'll fight again. And obviously, then later on in the film, they'll become, they'll team up together. And also, what they've done now also is that obviously Kong can always win. He can always win. Kong can. But Godzilla never could. Godzilla could just walk. Now, what they made him do in this one, as he jumped up through that, the underwear thing, wasn't it? Hollow Earth. As he jumped up and come into our world with Kong, he was running as well as Kong. They was both running. I mean, really, Godzilla can't run. He can just walk.
But Luke, it doesn't really matter, though, does it?
It doesn't matter.
Because obviously he can run.
Obviously, you presume them running towards Shimu and Scar King. Obviously, one of them two villains will turn good and stop the other one. Which I probably think...
they've been teaming up forever, I think.
Which I probably think would be Scar King, that he'll turn good and stop Shimu with Kong and Godzilla. Because it was the same, wasn't it, in Godzilla x Kong that... Godzilla versus Kong.
Shimu will turn good.
Oh, Shimu will turn good and stop
Scar King is the main, isn't it?
Wait, Shimu will turn good and stop Shimu? I didn't know there was two Shimus. Shimu will turn good and stop Scar King. But... it is a very good trailer. It looks very good.
Because obviously...
yeah.
The reason why Kong and Godzilla are fighting, because they mortally hate each other. Their generations upon generations have been battles and wars in Hollow Earth. Like, a bunch of mass killing of Kongs, or like apes, whatever they are, and then a bunch of mass killings of Godzillas and like kaijus. So, obviously, they team up, obviously, not just because they have to, it's because they are physically scared of fighting them on the road because they know they will die. So... I think what they did was smart. They incorporated that they don't want to work together, but they have to save everyone, including themselves. And Hollow Earth, the people who's trapped in it and made slaves. So, that was really smart what they did there. Like in the trailer, I showed that a lot, and it was really smart. Really smart.
The reason I just spent this is because I was going to show you a clip, like a quick snippet of our reviews of the X-Men. It's always like a thing that I'm going to do like a thing at the end.
Look, this isn't an X-Men review.
I know.
This is an X-Men review.
This is a review.
Cut that out. Cut that out. We don't need
Anyway,
X-Men. Shut up.
obviously at the end of this trailer breakdown, I'm going to add the trailer so you can see the trailer again.
Yes.
So you can see the bits that we was talking about. We are going to talk about it more because there's loads of bits in this trailer that we missed out. But obviously we'll explain about Kong's metal arm. Not metal arm, like his bracelet thing. Well, cast is what he calls it. Brace, now as he calls it.
Brace or splint, I don't know.
The people make that for Kong, the people make that for him, and after when he puts it on, all the bits like cramping go into him.
Clamp.
Like, you know, clamp it.
Not cramp.
Clamp. And just to say, actually, because this is a Godzilla thing, me and Ryan have actually... Oh, shoot. We have actually got Godzilla vs. Kong, the 4K version. I actually watched this. Very good film. I watched it on 4K. Very good 4K experience. And obviously, you know in this film that Godzilla has pink.
Like I just said, Hollow Earth
he has
energy.
pink. It was just Hollow Earth energy. And then also in the trailer, near the end of the trailer, Godzilla is then blue. He does go blue again because in the trailer, there's some scenes when he's blue, some scenes when he's
No, that's
pink.
probably just before when it was turned, obviously.
This is actually, we see Godzilla when he's blue. All these helicopters and ships are firing at him with explosives. He gets really, really angry, and then literally just, without doing the beam, he just beams off him, like all the energy that he has
Like a
inside
repulsor.
him, like a repulsor does this, and all the energy does this, and blows them all up.
Fires
basically.
through his spines.
Fires through his spines, and everything on his body, the actual energy comes out,
Like a
and then
atomic
does
bomb.
that,
an
like a
atomic
bomb, but it doesn't blow him up, obviously. Then I see another scene in this trailer. We also get what Ryan's talked about, that him going to Antarctica. We see not Kong. We see Godzilla in Antarctica when he's frozen. As we all know, that's going to be that Shimu did that. Them to have a fight, which will probably be about half an hour in. Probably when they have a fight.
20 minutes. Half an hour.
And have a fight. Obviously, then Ryan said Shimu locks him in that thing. And that's why when they say that Kong can't stop this on his own, it's just implied that it implies that when he says that Kong is then fighting Scar King and Shima at the same time by himself. So that's why I say that Kong can't stop this on his own. Godzilla, you then see cracks of the ice that Godzilla's going to break, that Godzilla's breaking free. As he does break free, jumps up, and then Kong, you presume that Kong just then runs away, goes down that hole as well, finds Godzilla. They both have a fight again. Then them two come down, Scar King and Shimu, and then them two team up.
And obviously you
So
see
it's basically 2-on-2. So 2-on-1. That's how Kong breaks his arm. The same, because he's fighting both of them at the same time.
No, he's not
We
fighting.
don't see that in the trailer, but he fights Scar King first, and that's his Scar King breaks his arm.
With like a bat, I think.
Oh, about like a little thing that he does this with. Something like that, I can't remember. But you see the trailer in a bit after this thing, what we're doing. And then, obviously, you presume that Scar King. Because this is actually saying, because when Kong sees Shimu, and we see them, bright eyes, and you see Shimu blasts beam at him. We don't actually see Scar King like where he's gone. He's like sitting on his throne.
No, he's obviously still under Hollow Earth, and
Or
Shimu is up top.
Okay. Obviously, you presume that Kong usually stops him. You
No,
presume
what,
that Kong, because Kong and Godzilla, they explain this, that the people explain this in the trailer, that because this little kid who likes Kong, she's back in it as well.
Well, she's connected to High Earth.
And she's connected, and she's scared of something that's coming.
No, I think what that is, she gets visions.
She's connected, and she gets visions as well, and she's scared.
That's just a theory, though.
And then she says, then obviously the people, they say that not only is she scared, that the Kong and Godzilla are both scared. So obviously, they're either scared of Shimu, which is the creature, is obviously Godzilla's
no, they're more
creature,
scared of Scar King, obviously.
or it's going to be Scar King
bigger than both
that
of them.
Godzilla and Kong are scared of. But that idea touched on what they mean when Godzilla and Kong are scared. So it's either Scar King or Shima. So it's probably going to be Scar King, and they're both scared. Because Scar King, he's like the master of creatures. He's just. And after we see his army, he's got army with him as well. He's got slaves. He's got slaves of monkeys, or apes, you could say. But they look like monkeys, so you can just call them monkeys, can't you? He's got monkeys, like gorillas, like Kong. Obviously, Kong, you know that in the trailer we see Kong fighting them. That Kong fights them.
Yeah.
And then obviously, when at the throne, you see Scar King jump off and jumps down, and then wars at Kong, and Kong wars back. And then they both have a little. Yeah, like that. You weren't going to demonstrate it.
And then break on. Go.
Don't hit me in the face. And also you presume that's what happens with Shimu and Godzilla, but I think it's good that that they're making a second one, but at the same time, I think they should have left it at Godzilla vs Kong. I think they should have.
I don't think so.
Because they're both went their separate ways, didn't they? They both went their separate ways, and just did not meet again in this one. But what I think they should have done before they made Godzilla vs Kong, you can still make it. I'm not saying don't make it. You still make it. But they could have made a Kong Skull Island 2. And they could have made a Godzilla 3 film. They could have made another one of Godzilla and another one of Kong before they meet again. So you get another solo of Kong and another solo of Godzilla. And then obviously they lead into Godzilla vs Kong. But obviously what they're going to do, obviously they'll probably make them after this one. But yeah, I think that they'll make this like a trilogy. Jesus Christ, this has gone on for 17 minutes.
I don't think they'll make it a trilogy. I think they'll round it off with them having a final happy ending, both of them. Because I think what they did, I know it's just CGI, but I know what their script and what they did is amazing. Because the enemies, the Shimu and Scar King, they hate each other as well. And then Kong and Godzilla, they hate each other, but they're forced together. The enemies are forced together. Good guys are forced together. That's good. I like what they did. It's very smart. Big brain tactics.
So yeah, that was our review of the trailer and the breakdown. I was going to do the trailer reaction, but I didn't want to do it.
Hell no.
So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this little trailer review and breakdown. If you did, hit that subscribe button, like, comment and share. And we'll be back with you guys soon. Take care, guys.
Please don't hug me.
Bye.